Hi, let's get going on. 5 coolers, okay. We're gonna keep going with this one. That game Ida that I bought, that I had on my wish list for however long, I don't know. It doesn't matter how long, I guess. I played a little bit more of it than I did on the other stream, but it's not like super catching me, and that's kind of a problem that I have with a lot of games. Like, as much as I love video games in a very general way, I find myself having a hard time playing video games and instead playing the same. Like every time I buy a game, there's about a 70% chance that no matter how highly I think of it, I'm not going to play it all the way through. And that's not a condemnation on other games. It's a condemnation on myself, if anything. But more than that, I think it's what are you doing here, little guy, little out of place dude? Is that like, I'm such a creature of habit when it comes to my free time that I'm missing out on many experiences. I'm missing out on a lot because I'm stuck just doing just this, you know, playing Gungeon, playing. Hey Sam, how you doing? Playing Gungeon, playing Final Fantasy 14. I put a little bit of time into GTA 5, which you know, came out 7 years ago. So it's very strange that that's my new game that I'm playing. But yeah, it's been a while. What have you been up to, Sam? Yeah, I don't know. But it's weird. Like, it's weird how much I just appreciate knowing something is good instead of putting even the time into finding out if something else is good. God, why is it always gotta be garbage? There's like one situation, one synergy in which the bow is okay, and that's because its damage is double. Oh, sweet. You play physical Magic the Gathering? Do you play any of the online one? Is it called Magic the Gathering Arena? I don't know. A lot of my coworkers and friends out here play Commander. Yeah, man, all these red hearts are okay, but like, what? Oh, yeah, a lot of my friends and coworkers out here, including Moses, who you played with, played some Jackbox with and stuff like that. They are fucking nutballs about MTG. Oh, okay. And they, I think they haven't been, I mean, they pretty much haven't been playing because of the lockdown, because of quarantine and stuff like that. But man, when I was back at work, it was like all people talked about. Ooh, baby boy. Ooh. I want to get that open soon. First floor black chest is a dynamite dopamite. So now we can go do this. We can't go do this. We can't do it quite yet. Everybody knows why. In case if there's a key shop on the remainder of this floor that offers us something for 3 keys, it's not very likely. But if there is, okay, well there's another key anyway. Yeah, Magic the Gathering is a game that I played very briefly in, I think, the 6th grade. And because the experience wasn't, you know, I didn't have the best time of it, I got a little lost in the nuance, and I kind of shelved it for the remainder of all time. But I think it's something that I would probably, at some point... Oh, okay, well that's that's wonderful. We could have done that first and then not worried about buying keys. But you know what? Everything's fucking great. There's nothing wrong with the way any of this went down besides the fucking bow. But you know, I'm gonna make some money off the bow. I'm not gonna keep this thing and hope for the one particular synergy. That's a fool's errand. The reason that I don't play Magic now, despite having a bunch of people that are way into it, is money. Honestly, it is a gateway drug. It's the same thing as PC building. It always leads to more purchases. You cannot get into Magic and the free deck, the starter stuff, the taste that they give you is the same thing as a drug dealer giving out a free sample. Like, first one's free, yada yada yada. It is just an entrance, and it's like, and I know that I don't spend money on enough stuff for me to have any kind of, oh god, I almost missed that jump. I would have no kind of ability to hold off from buying more. Like, you know, I thought I was done upgrading my computer. I very recently bought something to upgrade it further so I can play these sweet, sweet indie polygonal games. I can turn RTX on this and see those real-time reflections. But you know, there's some games that I really want to max out the graphics. But anyway, this is my one spending zone. This is my one shameful avenue of continual purchasing. If you play Standard, not Commander. Yeah, because they're always adding new decks that are making the old ones less worthwhile, right? Like, they're always adding new shit that just, like, can outplay your old ones. I thought they were doing that with Commander a lot, too. The way it sounds like for Moses, there's always, like, meta-changing new shit being added to it. But you guys should totally freaking chat about that, because it is like religious levels of following out here. It's like, it's something that they treat, I don't have any way to put that out. They treat with high reverence around these parts. Okay. And you know, Moses and Leo and a couple of my other coworkers have many times been like, "Oh, I can build you a deck. I got a bunch of decks built that I'm not using. You can just use those, and then you can start building your own as time goes on." And two things about that: one is I know they're going to give me a deck that makes me lose, because they wouldn't, or not makes me lose, but like, you know, they're not going to give me their fucking slamma-jammas, because they put the money and time into their slamma-jammas, and it wouldn't make sense for them to give me decks to fucking womp them with. But two, that taste is too much. You don't have to try Hero. Oh my god! We have Curse, so that's good. A black market on the second fucking floor. I cannot remember the last time that's happened. That's insane. We can't go into it until we see if we get a water weapon on the rest of this floor. Whoa, dude! That was rough shit. Not a fan of the way that felt. Yeah, I'm sure there are like things about it that you can get by off of. I don't think that the old decks are like, you know, I don't think in any way they're they're unviable, but I don't want the taste, you know? I don't want, it's like, I know how temptation works for me. And it's very easy to say, oh, I'll just spend 20 bucks on another deck. But I've seen Moses's like dream deck builds. Like I've seen his examples of what he would do if money weren't an issue. And I know that he's constantly spending some of that brain power of his saying like, well, I could afford it. It wouldn't put me directly into the poorhouse to spend $400 on these 3 cards or whatever. And that is one slippery slope to choose to start down, you know? Like, so I got my addictions and I'm gonna leave those addictions to be my addictions, and then the other stuff, the stuff out there, the temptation, I'll let some of that. Oh shit, it's Roddy! Hey, and the alerts actually worked. Streamlabs has been dog shit recently for that consistency. How are your odds? 27 fucking months. That's insane, dude. I wonder. Oh man. I've been hit by this boss every time for the last, like, 4... The last 4 runs. I wonder if 27 months is, like, right at the point that I started the streak. I need to do the math. No, that wouldn't make sense. Not the streak, but this, the videos. I'm on... This will be video number... 961. Nate finally responded. We were talking about playing some freaking Jackbox today, but got no response from Moses. Oh, he's going through some stuff. Three stream babies? What's a stream baby? Oh, I get it. 9 months. Got it. Got it. I understand. The brain chief figured it out. I still think it's a major bummer that you can't push water barrels into the to the black market mouth. Oh, that water barrel collapsed anyway. Come on, just give me a fucking water weapon, you chums. You throw water weapons at me all the time. Fishing barrel, the other one, the mega dowser. Never when I'm standing here screaming, desperately, crying. Desperately. This should count. It's got... Oh my God, that's amazing. So our curse doesn't matter. Our curse is a positive right now. You got a water gun? Nope. Okay. But I see this cloud of mist coming out of this gun. Cloud of ice mist. And I think that should count as water. But it does not. Oh yeah. Keep that real tricky for you. Hey, you always do. So we got 2 curse right now. This would give us 3.5. So we've got 5.5. So 0.5. 5.5. I do believe we should just go ahead and get Daruma. This would put us at 7 exactly, but we have silver bullets, so who gives a shit? Yeah. No. That'd put us at 8. Shit. That actually sucks. Going a little high on that. It didn't say it, but we're at 8 curse. We can drop 1 curse through getting rid of the gun. The boxing gun. I still don't really know how to get these. Let's go for this still one first. There we go. Okay. So you just kind of do like that, but... Damn. So we're at 8 curse now. Currently. We're locked at 7. Unless at some point we get... Oops. Unless at some point we get we get like a fountain. You know what? It's very likely that we'll get a fountain with this much curse this early. So, shouldn't worry too much. Eee. Scary. I am at 8. I said we're locked at 7, meaning we can't go below 7. Because we only have one thing that I'm willing to drop. 7 is the minimum right now. Ooh. I kind of forget that against regular enemies, silver bullets don't do jack shit. Oh fuck, get him out of here, thank you. Ooh. There it is. I fucking knew it. Okay, so we want to keep some curse. So let's actually drop... Oh shit, we were at 9. No, because I included Holy Grail. Let's drop this and this. And this. Do that. And then now we're at 3 curse. 3. Okay, cool. So now we'll still get some jammed enemies, but we won't get jam bosses, and we won't get we're not sitting on the fucking tip top. I do kind of like that there's like, oh man, that doesn't do anything against these guys. There's an increased likelihood of getting a water shrine, especially early if your curse is high. Water shrine, you know what I mean. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get the bracket key. But I think we should take Daruma to the boss first. Okay. Let's take Daruma to this boss, and then we'll slip on bracket keyword. No, wait. How are you doing today, Roddy? Sorry I didn't ask earlier. That was pretty rude of me. Fuck, I shouldn't have spent the money on that thing yet. But we can get 14 more casings, right? Right? One from that whole room. If you said that, you're doing great. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, no. You can read! Cronkaville, what? Come on, money. Cut this shit. Yeah, you got a curfew going on, right? Or are you not in one of the curfewed zones? Because we got the area we're in closes down at I think it's 6 p.m. or 8 p.m. out here. I can't remember. I think it's 8 p.m. actually. Extra boss damage is going to be useful, especially since, as of right now, I don't really have like a boss crusher. I'm still using the crossbow. SAA is good, but not viable long term. Did I ditch the trail? What? I don't know what that means. No. I still got the grow. I dropped all my curse at a there was a temple or this thing. So I dropped a bunch of curse. Otherwise, I would have been in bad shape. Huh? Yeah, I can. I got four cursed items. I got the fist. I got the cursed bullets, the grail, and the key. I dropped all of those things. This is hard to do, man. Daruma's so good. If I was any other character, I would fucking get Baby Good Mimic. I hate that item is essentially just... It just doesn't exist for the hunter. What's up, baby?
Nothing.
It's good? It's actually really good, yeah. How's your... whatever you're doing?
Just kind of like possibly watching
The movie?
yes.
I don't know.
Yes,
They make TV shows out of stuff all the time now.
I was reading an article on the former defense secretary comparing Trump to Nazis.
Yeah, I saw that guy openly condemn the president, which is fucking insane, man.
It's fucking insane.
Like, you just... Whatever. People are just... I can't believe that anybody still is like, Trump, he's our man. Even the head of the fucking... The head of defense for the country condemned him. Like,
Sorry, he was talking to me. He was like, "Well, Donna's gonna speak to this. Hopefully, we can bring some peace."
isn't that fucking weird that you need the previous president to be a peacekeeper? Like, that should just not be the situation.
Like, oh.
I don't know. It's fucking, it's nut
I was
bread.
like, listen to how fucked up it is when he just he's like, those Trump now, which is so good to see.
Yeah. You know, I remember when...
He was like, well, I guess I probably have to vote for Sleepy Joe.
She called him Sleepy Joe. How is that insult sticking? It is such a pathetic burn. Like, I mean, Joe Biden's a pile of garbage. He's like...
just pretty hilarious.
He's just like a pile of horse guts, like, barfed onto the floor. But, like... You're not really ripping into him by calling him Sleepy Joe. I don't know.
Makes him sound like a seven dwarf.
Yeah, right. I've always looked at the names that Trump gives for his political rivals as just like the most insane sounding, like, just pathetic attempt to discredit people. And there are people that just eat it up, and it blows my mind. When the way he's bringing someone down is calling them Sleepy Joe or Cuckoo Camilla or whatever, like...
Is that a real one?
It's something like that. Like, it's just like, dude, you sound insane. Like, I don't know.
Okay. Oh, bag Hillary.
Yes, skank. I don't know.
Bird. It's just like...
He's pathetic. He's a fucking 14-year-old in the White House. Like...
Yeah. It's like younger than a 14-year-old, 15-year-old mentality. Sleepy Joe. Anyway, makes me really happy to read about that.
Yeah.
It's like kind of just something I've been saying all along.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm kind of focusing on this very difficult boss right now. And I apologize for that. There we go. Oh! The FOKs, they're raining down the sky like water drops.
Remember when yesterday I was just simply still sitting beside you and surprised you somehow?
I think you made that giant popping noise with the chair. It wasn't just nothing.
No, it wasn't a problem. It was just, I like said something to you and you were like, ah.
Don't remember that. It sounds made up. Fake news! China! For the rest of this...
That one tweet where he just screams China and that's it.
Yeah. For the rest of this stream, I'm just going to, out of context, Trump quotes.
Skank.
Well, key, how useful for me. Just kidding. I don't need it.
That's not funny.
That joke wasn't for you, Jackie. That joke was from me and me alone.
It's not fair. A lot of jokes. Give me a joke.
You get some, but not that one.
What's Roddy say?
He says, my big, beautiful hands. I don't know what he means by that, but that is...
Get criticized for my tiny hands. Yes.
Hey, did you
I
notice?
assure you it's not small. Sorry.
Did you notice that I lowered the quality of the stream, Roddy? It should make it easier to connect. I did it against my own wishes. I did it because it's better for you guys out there. So you're welcome, America. 720p like a chump. Oh, you look like you're trying to show off your vulva.
Big vulva. Or little vulva.
Little vulvy. Her rap crap names. Wow.
Big evolves.
I'm never. I'm. Oh, man. Let's just destroy this one.
Yeah.
Get at least level 2 junk.
But
Ugh.
yeah, with all that junk.
It sucks to get junkin when you're like in a perfectly. I can unlock every chest. I would have to destroy chests for no reason other than to maybe get junk to come out of it, squirt out of it, spray out of it, shoot out of it. Amazon notification. What do you got to say, Amazon?
Your sheets of paper will be here Friday.
Your package with lemon and olive branch will be delivered Friday. Cool. We really needed 1 lemon and an olive branch. Thanks.
That's what I ordered, you think?
Yeah. That's all it told me, so it's got to be the whole kid in a caboodle.
I ordered myself some new sandals and they're throwing them in stocks or nothing.
No, I wish you had ordered like clogs or something. Wish you had ordered not sandals. Because I don't like sandals. But you can do whatever you want with your funky ass feet sticking out for all the world to barf about.
Well, they look better than Birkenstocks. They're kind of cute, so.
Roddy, I still need you to explain the "my big beautiful hands" comment, because I think we got it figured out. It's a Trumpism, anti-Trump quote or something. I don't know, but I'm not sure. I'm not certain about it. You and me, and yeah, Covfefe is another great one. The China one, like more than any of his other.
Like he's wearing like a, what's the guy from, Ghost of Christmas Past?
Ebenezer Scrooge.
He's wearing an Ebenezer Scrooge sleeping cabin gown.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Wakes up in the middle of the night.
Did he really say "my big beautiful hands" though? Because if so, wonderful. Why does this? Okay, so when you get the synergy for the evolver, oftentimes it'll lose its own synergy. I'm gonna pop up beside my face like that. Wow, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy pathetic. What a child, man.
Remember when you talk about how big his dick is?
Oh, that was during a debate, wasn't it?
I can assure you, I've got plenty to work with.
I've got sloppy dick skin.
Flopper.
Yeah, I'm gonna be president. My dick is bigger than other guys' dicks.
I got a SeaWorld dick.
What? SeaWorld? Like
Yeah,
Shamu?
like a whale.
Oh,
You know whales have big dicks, right?
I did not know that.
Even.
Well, I didn't think even if they didn't have big dicks, they had human penises.
I thought them. I will find that skull back.
He's dead already.
What?
He's already dead, so thank you. Yeah, it's just what a pathetic, sad, fucking wimpy loser bitch. Like, I don't even use the word bitch, and that guy is the definition of a loser bitch. Like, he sucks so bad that it's hilarious. I don't know. I've never. Oops, I didn't see that guy there. I've never. Well, okay, there's somebody that's worse than him. Mitch McConnell is worse than him. Mitch McConnell not only is physically repulsive, he is morally bankrupt and will probably crawl back into the septic tank from which he was born as soon as Trump is not in office. Trump will keep going on after all of this. I can't watch it while I'm. Remind me that you posted that once the run's over, because I can't put that up on YouTube, or else Google will come to my house and spit in my sleeping mouth or something. Yeah, he's like a slug, but of turtles. You know what I'm trying to say? How like a slug is like a snail without its shell. He's like that, but of turtles. I gotta think of a better way to phrase that, but yeah. I guess you already did that. I don't know. Lindsey Graham, Lindsey Graham, Mitch McConnell, Donald Trump, they are 3 scabs. Like, they are pustules. And it's like, it would be hilarious if they weren't so powerful. Like, if they weren't able to inflict as much suffering as they can. And that really is it. They have the ability to inflict suffering on the American people. That's like such a shitty power to have. And that's what they're, that's the only good there is to them. Damn. Fuck this one, man. I hate this one. Well. Oh. They were separated, but still, that's pathetic, dude. That's like, that is so small dick pathetic. Like, I don't know. I mean, it'd be great if they were Russians or something during the Cold War. That'd be a great superpower to have from that position, but you know. Currently, and for elected American officials, it's a pretty bad look. just shameful. Yeah, exactly. They just have to do it by proxy. Whoa. Man, I can't wait to sell these Devolver bullets. That's gonna be a swell moment. Come on. Right, killing... My damage is going up by killing, jam dudes. Let's just get this over with. Shall we? Ooh. Had to use a blank there. Damn it. I hate those guys. I get hit by those guys a lot during this fight. Alright, you let me know. Where's the boss? Okay. I don't need the gun force anymore. I don't know. I just always wonder, like, you know, I would love, like, a camera, like a look into the alternate reality where Hillary Clinton won the electoral vote, you know? And because she did win the popular vote. Just to see how fucking much, if she did half of this shit, if the coronavirus happened to the same response, to the same reaction, how the Republicans would fucking eviscerate her. God damn it, why am I getting hit all of a sudden? How much energy they would put behind destroying everything about her. They fucking shit their pants for months because Obama wore a tan-colored suit. For months they did that because of a tan suit. Because no matter what, they weren't going to say, you know, this guy's done great things for the country. That's understandable. But the lengths they went to find shit to complain about were ridiculous. And if this exact situation was reverse, were reversed and it were Trump, it was Hillary Clinton in office, even if she handled this stuff 1,000% better, like for real, if she handled it so well that the coronavirus only took out, let's say, 15 people, not 100,000, it would be brought up every time her name is mentioned. And that's the horseshit double standard that this country expresses in its weird ass fucking partisan politics. Like, it's insane. You know for a fact that she'd be cooked over an open pit by Republicans right now if this shit was going on. Without hesitation, without remorse, and without a second thought. And it's just like this Sleepy Joe shit. Oh man, how am I gonna use this? I want to use it once on the shop. Okay, so we do this. Grab this. I'm not risking leaving that there even for a second. Okay, so it's a room away now, so it should stay. Oh man, there's like jack shit to steal here. Oh wait, fuck. You can sell it. Well, that sucks. We can't sell it. Please get back in time. Ooh. Alright. We don't need to get rid of anything. We can just drop a gun if we want to lower our curse at some point in the future. You know, I think I'm just going to keep that. I always flip-flop on the fucking Devolver bullets. I always just go back and forth and back and forth. Oh shit, I almost left. I did not realize there was still all this fucking room or floor left. I need more jammed enemy. Oh, I should have let him summon. That guy is like a battery for filling up your damage meter. I also essentially have infinite ammo, so I don't need to really worry about shooting stuff. Macho braces. This Omega lame. That's like a Twitch thing, right? When you say Omega. Such as Omega lol. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know Twitch well enough for a Twitch guy. Oh my god! Whoa, scary. Okay. Catch on the flip. Oh, this synergy stayed. I thought it... I thought it only related to the room in which you got the treasure map. Or the full map. I will say, and I know that some of it is some of it is not necessarily in good faith. Some of it is probably pandering bullshit. You know, all of the sudden support for Black Lives Matter, for the protests, for human decency, stuff like that. You know, some of it is honestly gotta be just out of a sense of like a FOMO, like if we don't do this, people are gonna talk about how we here at Blizzard Activision haven't said anything in support of the movement. But man, some of the people that are coming out and speaking their minds and being open about this, like, I'm sure I've already mentioned it before because it was very affecting to me. Northern Lion released a comment on his Twitter page. I only saw it because of the subreddit. I still don't do Twitter. Twitter is a terrifying cesspool that I will never stick my toe in. Never again. I had a Twitter page. I think I probably still have a Twitter page. But I haven't looked at it in years because Twitter is confusing and pointless. And I don't trust myself with access to it, which is something that I think a lot of people should also feel. But anyway, in his Twitter page, he basically said, I'm Canadian, it doesn't directly affect me, and I usually keep my mouth closed when it comes to issues like this. But after looking at it for a little while, he said, like, if you have a greater issue with the destruction of property than you do with the loss of human life, why is that? Maybe you should ask yourself why that is, I think is how he phrased it. And, you know, bravery comes in all shapes and sizes. He has a lot to lose, personally, by speaking up. He's in a situation where his audience, I mean, he's been apolitical for the majority, if not all, of his career on YouTube. And his audience could abandon him for expressing a view on this issue. And he depends on that audience. But I think, like, the risk he's taking, the decency that he's shown in voicing his opinion about this is fucking phenomenal. Talking about Northern Lion. It's like, you know, like there's a lot of support coming from bullshit artists who are using this as an excuse to PR stunt. But seeing people stick their neck out to support this cause is mind-blowing to me. It's like, it is genuinely impressive to me. Maybe that's a little sad, but that doesn't make it unimpressive. That doesn't make me unimpressed. Dang, I fucked that up. I haven't had butterfly bullets in a good long while. Or whatever they're actually called. Chaos bullets? No, chaos. No, yeah, these are chaos. Chance bullets are the terrible ones, the dice-shaped ones. Oop, not Lich Flawless yet. Not yet. I'll get to claim that one. But yeah, I don't know. I'm ecstatic about the outcome, the number of voices being raised. In this, I saw a post today that there have been protests of 100 people or more in all 50 states and 18 additional countries, like outside of the US. That is amazing. That is fucking beautiful, and it's for a great reason. It's not. It's like unbelievable that that's happening in this day and age. Like, it really is. And like a lot of people have said, like I have said before, it's a fucking shame that it got to this point. Like, it's an absolute fucking shame. But I'm not gonna fixate on the fact that it could have been solved sooner, because if it gets solved now, if something long-term comes of this, that is the good that we need to be taking from this whole experience. Like, it's not a good situation. It is a nightmare hellscape of a situation right now. But you gotta hope that the long end result is change, is significant, substantial change. And the public outcry is so vigorous that it's hard to see how even the most stubborn, staunch, conservative shitheads can afford to hold on to their pig-headed, awful shittiness. Yeah, I do too. With Jackie's immune system, we're still facing the same issues about the coronavirus, so we have not been able to go out to the protests, and it's a shame, because that's a place where we should be right now. We should absolutely be there right now, but the pandemic still exists, and it's fucking scary to even think about that. Like, it's ooh, that's the room. That's the room to pop that on. It's I don't know. We've donated money to Black Lives Matter and to the bail funds in Seattle, getting people who've been arrested out of prison for protesting. And I'm not much on social media, but everybody I talk to is getting a fucking huge screaming mouthful about this stuff. It's not... There are many ways to protest, and there are many ways to contribute, and we're doing what we can to... well... to show our support without standing in a petri dish, basically. Oh, this is the wrong way. Hey, we got a bunch of ammo from jumping in that pit, so that's cool. Honestly, like, I do feel very strongly about Black Lives Matter, and I did before when it was happening peacefully, when it was Colin Kaepernick and those protests. I spoke out for it then, but I didn't do enough. And honestly, if this were straight up just a discussion against police brutality and not a discussion about police racist brutality, I think I'd be standing as strong about it, because this is a fucking travesty. Like, I keep seeing these arguments, and they're the most pathetic baby shit eater arguments. Missing texture, where people are saying, like, you know, there are more white lives lost to police brutality than there are blacks, as if that makes police brutality okay. Like, that's the shit that I can't understand. I can't understand the argument for. Like, why are they defending the system if it's also killing... If they don't want even racism to be a part of the argument, why are they defending the system if it's killing people regardless? Like, I can't wrap my head around it. And it's like... It's kind of a shame, because people will use that as a reason to do nothing. Like... Yikes. I had to blank that one. I don't know. The whole thing. There's no point of view that says we can go back to normal out of this. I don't know who you are, missing texture. I'm talking politics, so if that's not your bag, then it's probably time to bounce. But I appreciate you popping in. I feel pretty strongly about the stuff that's going on, and I am not... Yikes! I'm not someone who... I don't know, I'm not going to be like, I don't have a filter, I say what's on my mind. That's not true, first and foremost, but also it's kind of obnoxious when people use that as an excuse to be a douchebag. But in this regards, if it costs me my audience, which averages one viewer per stream, then I don't feel like I'm I feel like it's worth it. I love the people that follow this channel, and Roddy has been here for just the longest time, and he knows how I feel about it. But I'm not going to shy away from this discussion, and I'm not gonna. I don't know. It's such a weird world we're in, where anybody can fight and pull and try to say that there's anything that's all right about the situation. Did it go up to 402? Oh, nope, I gotta should activate it. Yeah, Roddy's a fucking champ. 402 in a row. We got 19 more to go. Man, I'm really good at drinking out of this thermos. I actually just want to do another dungeon, like, right away. I think I'm gonna... This will be the first time that I've done 2 back-to-back in quite a long time. Well, let's see that book. Man, any run where you get the Blessed and Cursed synergy...